So, good afternoon. First one of these afternoon ones I guess I've done, except for I think maybe the other time I went for a massage in the morning early. But today's the 27th of March, it's day 39, and day one after the medication. So my Crohn's infusion happened yesterday. I get them every 8 weeks, and was expecting to be really tired, but I think, maybe it's because I'm not stoned all the time, but I didn't notice it so much yesterday, and I certainly didn't notice it this morning. So I woke up feeling pretty good. A little worn out from the fact that there's like random chemicals in my gut right now, but not as worn out as I thought I was going to be. And then went out to do our Saturday workout with friends and scheduled a day of deadlifting and pressing, and we did some hellish cardio. I called it an MRAP, but basically it was 3 6-minute splits where we worked non-stop for 6 minutes, and then you rest for a minute, and then you work for 6 minutes, and then you rest for a minute, and then you work for another 6 minutes. No idea if that's legitimate or not, but the idea came to me, and I thought, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna try it out and see how it went, and I destroyed everyone. So, mission accomplished. Anyway, I will say yesterday I had some thoughts. Angie wasn't around, so I was home alone in the evening, and I thought how nice it would have been to have had a game to play quietly in the basement, just tucked away playing something single player like the Star Wars game or LA Noire or something like that, one of the games that I didn't play, and I could see that my brain was trying to get me back into that dopamine thing. It's amazing how long those hooks stay in. You really have to give video game developers credit for finding ways to hijack that pleasure-seeking way of existing. It really is something how long it takes to get away from from automatically going, oh yeah, I could play video games right now and that would feel good, rather than and let's be real, if people who are able to keep it in moderation, great. If I was able to keep it in moderation, it'd be good. But for whatever reason, maybe it's the 6-head, 4-head, 5-head, 6-head. But for whatever reason, dopamine has always really hijacked my common sense, and having games around the house or having them available to play just isn't. It's not an option right now. And so I ended up watching what was it called? Extraction with Chris Hemsworth. Highly recommend, by the way, if you like action movies that are just action movies and the bad guys have some interesting motivations, or at least some of the bad guys have interesting motivations, and you like slimy bad guys and people getting comeuppance. Not enough people get their comeuppance in the movie, but the way it's shot and the way the story plays out was very satisfying, particularly the way that it was shot. I forget what that guy's name was, Sam Hargreaves or something like that, but whoever it was who directed that movie, kudos to you, because goddamn, some of those shots must have been an absolute nightmare to put together, and they nailed it. But yeah, I watched that, then I watched an episode or two of Star Wars, and the girl came home, and she was a bit drunk from being out with the girls, so I left her to feel sick on the couch for the evening. And then woke up this morning and felt good, felt good enough to go work out, and we just had a big lunch now, and I'm still eating actually. So yeah, but again, it's another one of those milestones where the idea of having marijuana or the idea of having video games around has been sort of popping back into mind, being that I was home alone most of the day, and and having the infusion. In the past, I've always gone and gotten a pen from the dispensary, so that when I was feeling yuck from the chemicals, those first couple of days when it's sort of getting settled, it was nice to have a pen to just be able to sip on and conk out, lay on the couch and go to sleep, or just sort of curl up and play video games and just kind of have that quality of life distraction. But unfortunately, that's not available, and I actually haven't missed it, to be honest. I did a little bit last night, but this morning I woke up and I felt good, and I was like, if I had the pen, I would be using it, and I would feel bad now because I would have come off my first morning smoke, and I would need to keep smoking during the day to keep that going, and I've really enjoyed not having to do that. So yeah, anyway, like I said, what do we say, day 39? Yeah, so almost at 40 days, which is getting close to halfway. Oh, hey buddy. Anyway, that's it for me. Ka kite.